Just wanted to do a little something. I just watched The Mysterious Death of Eazy-E, Episode 4. So that concludes the season, and I just wanted to do a little review for y'all in memory and tribute to Eazy-E, Eric Wright. I have a lot of respect for this man, and he's another one who his story adds up points for him, as in vouching for his character and who he was as a human being, and very similar to how it lines up with Tupac Shakur as well, in the sense of just like his genuineness and stuff like that. So this last episode talks about a lot of things, and I feel for Evie in this. Evie, like in that picture when she's in her dad's arms and stuff, and they look so much alike. And like if I could just speak on that, it's just like it seems like Evie is almost like her father reincarnated, or at least a lineage thing, where it's like, when you see somebody who embodies, that thing. I don't think it's a male or female thing, whatever it is, it's like she's got it. And Tracy seems mad cool. She seems like, the ride or die woman for Eazy. So I watched recently the video for that song Bank, or BNK, whatever, however it's pronounced. But that was a pretty hard, Eazy song, and Tamika made that video, I remember, at the end, where she was like the boss in the video or whatever, and like, I don't know, I just thought that was a little weird, thinking back on it now. I don't know, I mean, it was cool, it was ahead of its time, like, because, I mean, compared, with all the female rap going on today, like the way the video's portrayed, it was definitely ahead of its time. But I don't know, from an outsider looking in, it looks like maybe that would be where things got fucked up, was with Tamika. And it also kind of seems like the people that are not talking, that were around at the end, in his last days in the hospital or whatever, also are suspect. Everybody's still suspect, in the sense of just like Mike Klein, if he was one of Heller's guys, and the doctors, you got to look up the milligram experiment. Like Evie, if you're out there and you come across this video, like, look up the milligram experiment. I don't want to dig in too deep, because that's some deep shit. But a lot of people trust doctors when, that in itself could be like a cult. The hospital stuff, especially nowadays. I don't know what it was like back then, but I know, like, the run I've had with my food allergies were really weird. Really weird. And the only way I got out of my food allergy matrix that I was involved in was going outside of the Western medicine hospital stuff and to ayahuasca ceremonies. It's a psychedelic plant that you drink or whatever. It's a Peruvian thing, and it's a vine, DMT. But EB, I do recommend that for healing purposes. If you're out there listening, check it out. Doing an ayahuasca ceremony or two, or a couple, to get any post-traumatic stress syndrome, any of that pain out. I'm not saying that to be a dick. I'm saying that to try and help. I really feel for you out there, yo. It seems to me like Eazy-E was a great father, and he hasn't necessarily been known for that because of how he went out. So it's time to not focus anymore on how he went out and to focus on the man's accomplishments. I became a DJ because of Eazy-E. Eazy-E got that funk, you know, that futuristic vibe from Zapp, and also from Willie Hutch. You know, Code 187 if you're out there. Um, Listening, man. I know what you guys be fucking around with, man. I know who you related to, man. I know how it goes back to Motown. But what I'm still trying to figure out as a musician who's finding his influences, I'm still trying to figure out where Eazy and Dre get this this thing, man. This black music lineage thing. I'd love to know, like, in detail, like, what these guys were listening to and what they were inspired by, so I can understand it. You know, because I mean, you always hear about Stevie Wonder, and you always hear about Michael Jackson, Jackson 5, and Marvin Gaye and shit like that, and you can tell by what they're sampling and shit. But like, what are they really fucking listening to that made them tap into that lineage of black music? You know, that's what I want to know. Um, I'm trying to think of anything else that I gotta say about this Easy E. See, that's the thing. So, like, Easy's an inspirational kind of motherfucker. Like when I think of Easy, I'm not like, yeah, like I'm not. See, and this is what I want to get through to EB and Tracy, if you're out there, is like, it's like, I love the man so much, and I love his music so much, and it hurts me that he's not here. And you know, as a fan, like, you know, I wasn't as close to him, I wasn't related to him, nothing like that. He does feel like a family member, but I have to say this, EB and Tracy, like, enjoy all the great stuff he left behind and all the great stories, because back then, you know, the way the streets were and the way the suburbs were, he connected them in a way where we were living in the suburbs a certain way because of the hip hop guys, and Eazy was the one who made that happen. Like, our whole neighborhoods and shit, it's a neighborhood thing. We were stacked to the max, unified and aligned in a way that unfortunately today we are not. So focus in on that, like the deep good holes of the different people involved in it all. You know, like the different, like, links in the chain or whatever. Like, the team vibe was going on back then. That's what it's all about. You know, cats like Eazy and cats like Tupac, you know, they were able to go so deep into the underground networking with people that it's fucking amazing. And we as a society still are living off of that, even if it's, you know, the end stages of all that. So I just wanted to pay my respects to Eazy, yo, because I mean, doing a review on the show, you know, I'm still trying to figure out what happened myself. But I'm gonna try and not focus on it, because the man left behind so much good stuff. And Evie, I understand, like, your fight and what you're doing. So just keep doing what you're doing. You got my support. And I'm gonna keep spinning that funky shit. Peace.